Welcome back to Easy English Conversations. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Sophia. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Today we're talking about something super useful in English, adverbs of manner. That sounds a little fancy, but don't worry, it's actually simple.
Yes, very simple, very practical, and very useful in real life. We use adverbs of manner when we want to say how someone does something.
Exactly. Like, do you speak slowly or quickly? Do you drive carefully or badly? Do you sing beautifully or do you sing like me?
Carlos, you don't sing beautifully.
I know, I sing terribly. Very terribly.
That was actually a great example. So today, we're going to use this topic in a natural conversation with everyday situations, little funny moments, and examples you can really remember.
Yes, because sometimes grammar feels boring in books, but in real life, grammar is everywhere. You just don't always notice it.
So let's imagine this. It's Saturday morning. We're getting ready to meet some friends for breakfast. And of course, something goes wrong.
Something always goes wrong. Always.
Yes, in your case, usually because you do everything too fast.
That is not true. Okay, maybe it is a little true.
A little?
Fine, it's very true. I always get ready quickly, and then I forget something important.
Like your phone,
Yes,
or your wallet,
yes,
or your keys.
yes. Why are you attacking me so calmly?
I'm not attacking you. I'm speaking honestly.
Fair enough. So let's start there. This morning, I woke up late, got dressed quickly, made coffee carelessly, and almost burned my toast.
See, that sentence is perfect for today's topic. You got dressed quickly. You made coffee carelessly. Those adverbs tell us how you did those actions.
Yes, and they also tell listeners that I should not be trusted in the kitchen before 9 a.m.
That is also true.
So if you're listening, remember this simple question. How do you do something? The answer is often an adverb of manner.
If I ask, how do you drive? You can say, I drive carefully. If I ask, how does he speak? You can say, he speaks quietly.
Or he speaks loudly, like that guy on the train who wants the whole world to hear his phone call.
Yes, there is always one.
Or 5.
So now, let's continue our very normal, very realistic Saturday morning.
Okay, so I'm at home, moving quickly, trying to get ready. I brush my teeth fast, put on my shoes badly because I'm half asleep, and then I text you.
Yes, and you texted me very strangely.
What do you mean?
You wrote, I am leaving now, probably, maybe soon.
That is a very natural message from a stressed person.
No, it isn't. It means nothing. You text confusingly when you're in a hurry.
That is true. When I'm relaxed, I write clearly. When I'm stressed, I write like a robot with a headache.
So I read your message and I reply politely, take your time, but please arrive alive.
That was a kind message. And very necessary because I was walking quickly and thinking poorly.
You should never think poorly.
I mean, I wasn't thinking clearly. I was distracted. I was listening to music too loudly, walking too fast, and carrying my coffee very dangerously.
That sounds like a bad movie scene.
It felt like one. Then I saw the bus and started running.
How were you running?
Desperately.
That's honestly the best adverb for that situation.
I was running desperately, holding coffee carelessly, and breathing heavily. Then I tripped a little, but I recovered gracefully.
No, you did not recover gracefully. Much better.
And somehow, I got on the bus.
Did you sit down quietly like a normal person?
No, I sat down dramatically and said, I made it.
That sounds exactly like you.
Meanwhile, what were you doing?
I was having a very different morning. I woke up peacefully, opened the window slowly, made tea carefully, and got ready calmly.
Wow, you live like a movie character.
Not really. I just don't enjoy chaos the way you do.
I don't enjoy chaos. Chaos follows me faithfully.
That is actually poetic.
Thank you. I speak beautifully under pressure.
Sometimes. So I arrived at the cafe early, sat down comfortably, and waited for you.
And I arrived.
Late.
Yes, but I opened the door confidently.
You did. And then you walked directly into the wrong table.
I thought those were our friends.
You smiled at strangers warmly and said, "Sorry, I'm late."
They looked at me silently.
Yes, very silently.
I noticed that something was wrong. Then I turned around slowly and saw you laughing at the back.
I was laughing quietly at first,
At first.
then very loudly.
Thank you for your support.
Always.
So I finally sat down and the waiter came. He asked, "Are you ready to order?" And I answered, too quickly.
You always order too quickly.
Yes, because I panic easily in restaurants.
That's another good one. Easily. You get confused easily, stressed easily, distracted easily.
Okay, this is turning into a personality review.
Sorry, but it's useful for learning. For example, you eat slowly, you talk quickly, you laugh loudly, you listen badly when you're hungry.
That last one is very true. When I'm hungry, my brain works poorly.
So, what did you order?
I tried to order eggs and toast, but I spoke too fast. I said everything unclearly.
Yes, and the waiter looked at you very politely and said, "Sorry?"
Then I repeated myself more slowly and more clearly.
Which is a great lesson. Sometimes in English, when people don't understand you, you don't need different words. You just need to speak more slowly and more clearly.
Yes, that helps a lot, especially for English learners.
Definitely. Pronunciation is important, but speaking calmly also helps.
So after breakfast, we went for a walk, right?
Yes, and we saw a man teaching his dog in the park.
Oh yes, the dog was behaving beautifully.
And the man was speaking firmly but kindly.
I liked that. He wasn't shouting angrily. He was giving instructions clearly.
Exactly. That's another real-life use of adverbs of manner. We can describe how people teach, how they speak, how they react.
Then we tried to do the same with your cousin's dog later.
Yes, that did not go well.
I said, "Sit," very confidently.
And the dog looked at you disrespectfully.
Yes. Then I repeated it more seriously, and the dog walked away slowly, like a little king.
Meanwhile, I called him gently, and he came happily.
That dog judged me immediately.
Animals can feel energy. You were speaking nervously.
I was trying my best.
I know. You tried bravely.
Thank you. Finally, some support.
You're welcome. Let's give more quick examples because repetition helps.
Good idea.
If someone drives in a safe way, we say they drive carefully.
If someone studies with a lot of focus, they study seriously.
If someone answers in a rude way, they answer rudely.
If someone waits without making noise, they wait quietly.
If someone dances in a very nice way, they dance beautifully.
And if I dance at a wedding?
Enthusiastically.
That's kind.
But not beautifully.
Fair.
Also, many adverbs of manner end in ly, like slowly, quickly, carefully, happily, quietly.
But not all of them. For example, fast is both an adjective and an adverb.
Right. You can say, "It's a fast car," and "he drives fast."
Also, good changes to well. So we say, "She is a good singer, but she sings well."
Very important. That one is common in daily English.
So if someone says, "I speak English good," what should they say?
They should say, "I speak English well."
Nice. And if they say, "I am a well student"?
No, then they need the adjective. "I am a good student."
Perfect. See? Grammar can be simple when you hear it naturally.
Before we finish, let's do a little practice together.
Yes. We'll say a situation and then give a natural example with an adverb of manner.
Ready? Talking in class.
The teacher speaks clearly.
Nice. Driving in traffic.
You should drive carefully.
Sending a message to your boss.
Write politely.
Walking into a room full of strangers.
Smile confidently, even if inside you are panicking.
That is actually excellent advice.
Cooking dinner for friends.
Follow the recipe carefully.
Or in my case, order pizza quickly.
Another useful one. Speaking English with new people.
Speak slowly, clearly, and confidently.
That's a really good phrase to remember.
Yes, because many learners think they need perfect English. But honestly, it's better to speak clearly than to speak perfectly.
And it's better to practice regularly than to study one time and stop.
Exactly. Small practice, done consistently, works really well.
So today we talked about adverbs of manner. These words tell us how we do something.
We used examples like slowly, quickly, carefully, quietly, happily, badly, well, and more.
And we connected them to real life. Waking up late, taking the bus, ordering food, walking in the park, even talking to dogs.
Especially talking to dogs that don't respect me.
Yes, especially that.
So here's a little challenge for you. Today, try to make 5 sentences with adverbs of manner. Use real actions from your day.
For example, I worked carefully. I ate quickly. I spoke politely. I walked slowly. I listened well.
Keep it simple, keep it natural, and repeat the structure. That really helps.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
We hope this conversation helped you understand adverbs of manner in a simple and natural way.
Keep practicing English step by step.
Speak bravely
Learn patiently.
and improve little by little every day.
We'll see you in the next episode of Easy English Conversations.
Bye, everyone.